What's going on? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's your boy Chris Wright, and welcome back to another episode of a Quick Little Word podcast. So as always, I'm gonna keep it short and brief. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. I ain't gonna talk too long and talk too much. But before we get started, please subscribe, like, comment, share all of that good stuff. So what I want to talk about today is how to practice self-care. And this is just a short list. And this is some things you may already do. This may be some things that's new. It may be some things that you've thought about doing. But this is just a few things that I practice, so I thought I'd share with you. So the first thing is get enough sleep and do your best to keep a consistent sleep schedule. Now, I know that's hard for a lot of people. It's hard for me, you know what I'm saying? Especially like having kids and stuff like that. So try to get at least, I would say 6 to 8 hours is what I would say. And I know, again, like that's not ideal for a lot of people, but don't let hustle culture like fool you. Don't let hustle culture tell you like, oh, you got to be constantly grinding and on a goal. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to accomplish your goals and accomplish your dreams, you gotta be running off for 4 hours, or you gotta be up all night. You know what I'm saying? You got to be up to the wee hours of the morning, man. Get some sleep. Go to bed. Something my wife has told me for years whenever, like, I'm working and grinding and stuff, and I feel like I'm just there. I'm not really doing the work. I'm not getting stuff accomplished. She's like, hey, look, give it a break, get some rest, and give it a fresh pair of eyes tomorrow or the next day. So try to get you as much sleep as possible throughout the night. If that means if you're able to go to bed a little earlier than usual, like maybe, you somebody that go to bed like 10:30, 11 o'clock, closer to midnight, maybe instead of that, maybe you start your wind down about 8, 9, you get in bed and stuff like that. Maybe you have to tweak it a little bit and tweak your habits or your schedule, but try to get consistent sleep and get into a good sleep pattern. I think that will help and benefit you. The next thing I would say, my next tip would be eat a balanced diet. And I know that's such a cliche. We've heard that in our entire lives about eating. But when I say eat a balanced and a healthy diet, I mean incorporate some fruits and veggies. I know adults that don't eat fruits and veggies. Drink you some water, because I know adults that don't drink water. Like I've had adults tell me like, oh, I don't drink water. It's like, huh? It's like, yeah, it's nasty. It's plain. It's like, huh? You know what I mean? So don't be that person. Eat you a good diet that's full of fruits and veggies, because what you eat can affect your mood. Like, I'm sure I'm speaking for myself. There's been times where like I've eaten certain things and like literally I felt like crap. Whether it be I felt like crap in the moment, after I ate it, or like for a while after I ate it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we've all had that. I'm sure we've all experienced that at some point where we ate something and it just didn't agree with us, or you had it and you shouldn't have had it, but it was so good, but you felt bad, and then it affected your mood for the day. It's kind of like drinking coffee in the morning. And I don't know if you're a coffee drinker or not. I'm really not. I'll get something every now and then, but it's kind of like, getting coffee, right? Some people, that coffee gonna run straight through them, you hear me? So it's like, yeah, if I know that coffee gonna run through me within like, the first 30 minutes to an hour of me drinking it, I'm gonna stay away from it. You know what I mean? So be mindful of that. Eat a balanced diet, please, please, please. You don't understand how much just eating differently and changing your eating habits can not only affect your mood for the better, but just you can make eating healthier just an entire lifestyle change. It doesn't have to be, a one day or 1 week type thing. It literally can be an entire lifestyle change, and that may look like, swapping out a bag of chips throughout the day. Like maybe, you that person that eat maybe 2 bags of chips, so you swap out a bag of chips for a piece of fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you're a person that like to eat steak and potatoes for dinner. instead of potatoes, I mean, you can still have the potatoes, but add you another vegetable. Add you some green, something green, whether it be a side salad, some kale, some spinach, whatever you like, some asparagus or something like that. But I think that can help, again, start to create a lifestyle change for you. The next tip I would say, and again, this is another one, y'all. This is another one that's like such a cliche because we've heard this. A lot of us have heard this our entire lives, and we hear it now a lot too, is exercise. Now, I'm guilty of not doing this one, as you can probably tell. However, I am working on it. I'm a work in progress. So get you some exercise in. Maybe 30 minutes, get you a walk in, maybe a jog. You know what I'm saying? Like if you a sprinter, like maybe that's your thing. Lifting weights, powerlifting, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Like, get your body going, get your body moving. You know, again, another thing my wife used to always tell me is a body at rest stays at rest, you know. So you may not feel like, you'd be like, oh, you know, whatever. Like, yeah, you do need your days where you just rest. But when you know you need to get up and get moving because you've probably been resting for a few days, get up and get moving. And a lot of times what I found that works for me, especially like if I've had a day or two of just kind of do nothing and I have like rested, you know, when your body like is in that state, you want to stay in that state. But I've found that once I get up and actually start moving and I get out of the house and I start walking, whether this is just a brief walk, you know, to my mailbox, which is kind of at the end of the driveway, you know, I'm good. I'm up and it's like, oh snap, okay, hey, let's go to the park, let's get a mile in. I may go to the gym and just go spend 30 minutes on weights or something like that. But figure out what works for you. And it can be anything that you enjoy doing: swimming, biking, skateboarding. You know what I'm saying? Some people like the hoverboard or whatever like that. Do it. Just something to get moving, some exercise. You know what I'm saying? It goes a long way. And again, that also can be a lifestyle thing. It can be a lifestyle change. You don't have to wait until like you're kind of like just in the slums or you don't feel good, like, you know, and you going through like the motions to be like, oh, self-care. Like, nah, like make self-care a lifestyle change. You know what I'm saying? Like make that a part of your lifestyle. So don't just exercise and try to get going when you've been down for a few days, which is good. By all means, get going if you've been down for a few days. However, incorporate that into your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Especially because like I know a lot of us can get stagnant, especially with working and again, life sometimes just be lifing and things happen. So don't be afraid to be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna set away this time every day to do some type of exercise. Even if you just exercising in your house, maybe you want to jump rope, maybe do some jumping jacks, something. You know what I'm saying? And then my last tip is to treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. You hear me? You got to treat yourself, because sometimes I think we look at self-care as being like this thing that, you know, like, oh, I have to be exercising all the time or, you know, be so strict and it can't be fun. Self-care is supposed to be fun. Self-care is supposed to be something you also enjoy. So, you know, that might look like you go and get a massage. You ladies might be, you know, go and get a facial, get your manicure and your pedicures. And fellas, that might be your thing too. Go for it. You hear me? Like, ain't no judgment over here. You know what I'm saying? You might feel like, hey, you know, I want to get my feet done. I want to get my nails done. Like, do that. That might be going to the salon and getting your hair done. Fellas, you might go to the barber and get your lineup, get your fade, get your nice little taper or something. So treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. That might, again, you know, whether you're going to get ice cream, you're going to get a mani-pedi, you're going to get your lineup, you're going to get your hair done, anything that you enjoy doing, make sure you do it, and make sure you do it often. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get on the schedule of doing it a couple times a month. You know, like, go for it, watching a movie, go and catch a movie at a theater, something like that, whatever it may be. But just remember, self-care is self-care, and you should also have fun while doing it. So with that being said, I'm going to holler at you. You hear me? But before I go, please check out my book. It's called A Quick Little Word. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but be sure to go get that. That'll be linked in my description. So you can get the book, you can get some merch. Go check out the website, facials.com. Everything will be linked. Again, the book is called A Quick Little Word. And it's pretty much, it can be almost like a daily devotional, if you will. You can read it straight through, or you can read a chapter a day. It's just something, it's like a pick me up to get you going. So be sure to check that out, and check out the links in the description. See everything your boy got going on. And as always, I appreciate you. Comment, like, subscribe, I'm sorry. And I'm going to holler at you. Peace.